Hello and welcome to another Beehive integration guide. In this video, I'm going to cover how to integrate Beehive with a workflow automation tool called Integrately. It can be found at integrately.com. This is basically a Zapier competitor. They have a cheaper option, I think, than Zapier, and it's just an alternative to connecting different tools that you may be using with Beehive. So before we get too much further, let's jump right into it. So the first thing we're going to have to do is go into our Beehive account. Under Settings, go to Integrations, and click New API Key. That's going to give us an option to set the name. So I just named this Integrately and then the name of the publication I'm connecting it with. Just as an aside, this is going to be because we're using the API connection, this is going to be restricted to our Grow plan and above, so Grow and Scale are users that'll be able to take advantage of this. But once you've created that API key, you can make sure to copy the value that you get from the screen after you set the name. That's only shown once for security reasons. Once you have that copied, put it in a safe place or keep it on the clipboard, and we're going to go back to Integrately. So from here, we're going to search for Beehive. And what we can actually do is then click whichever tool we want to join it with. So Beehive right now, we only have the ability to push data into Beehive. That should be changing soon with some overhauls we're making to our API. But currently, you can only push data into Beehive from another tool. So in this case, I'm going to use an example form that I created in JotForm. So that when I submit the form in JotForm, it's going to create a new user in Beehive. So we're going to hit Go. Similar to Zapier, the user interface is not too different. I'm going to select the connection, and then I'm going to select the form, which is just called test form. And then we're going to go to here, and we're just going to select Beehive. Cool. So automation's ready. We don't want to add anything else, but what we're going to do is, so this is the form. These are the different fields that I have. I have a field for UTM source and email. This is a submission I made previously. What we're going to do is we're going to map the different stuff here into the form. So we already have email mapped, and we have JotForm's UTM source mapped. The next thing we're going to do is select the publication that we want to map into from this list. So it's important here that the API key you used to set up the Beehive connection matches the publication ID that you're going to select here. So even though you can select multiple different options here, you want to make sure that the API key is the same for the specific publication if you have multiple publications. So we're going to select the turn so it matches, and then we're going to select no so that we don't send a welcome email to new users, and then we're going to turn on. So this test ran successfully. The integration is now active, and we've successfully set up this connection between JotForm and Beehive. You can go through the same process with a range of other tools that Integrately offers. You can see a fairly substantial list here, and they have many tools that you can use to push users into Beehive. So you can collect them however your account or your website is set up, maybe an app, what have you. Hopefully this was useful. Thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing what you build, and have a great day.